Okay, the topic is about determining even and odd functions. So this is example 3. We need to determine if f of x equal x4 plus x cubed, even, odd, or neither. So for even, we go straight to the definition. We need to check if f of negative x is equal f of x. So let's find f of negative x. F of negative x means wherever you see x, plug negative x. That's our input right here, whatever between parentheses. So this is negative x4 plus negative x cubed. Now when the exponent is even, it's kind of like the negative disappear, because they cancel, every two terms cancel. And then when it's odd, the negative stays. So this is x4 minus x cubed. Now f of x is just what? x4 plus x cubed. Now compare f of x to f of negative x. Definitely not equal. There's a minus here and there's a plus there. It's a plus there. So we can say f of negative x is not equal f of x. Therefore f is not even. Now let's check for odd. We need to check if f of negative x is equal minus f of x. So first, f of negative x is we already found it. F of negative x, we already got it, it's right here. So it's x4 minus x cubed. Now what about minus f of x? Minus f of x means multiply f of x by negative 1. So negative x4 plus x cubed. Now distribute the negative, you get minus x4 minus x cubed. Now compare minus f of x to f of negative x. They're definitely not equal because of this extra negative. So I'm going to say f of negative x is not equal minus f of x. Therefore f is not odd. So it's neither. It's not odd and it's not even. Now I want to do this example 4 to show you misconception. Some people think because the exponent is odd, so the function is odd. So here's a good example. Let's check if this is odd, and then we check it's not even. Let's check even first. For even, we need to check if f of negative x is equal to f of x. Now f of negative x is equal, plug in negative x for x, negative x cubed plus 1. Negative x cubed because 3 is odd, so this is negative x cubed plus 1. Now this is definitely not equal to f of x, right? Because f of x happens to be x cubed plus 1. So f is not even. Now let's check for odd. I'm going to show you that it's not odd either, even though the exponent is odd. F of negative, we need to check if f of negative x is equal minus f of x, right? F of negative x, we already have done it. It's right here. What is it? Right here. It's minus x cubed plus 1. Now what about minus f of x? Minus f of x means multiply f of x by negative 1. X cubed plus 1. Distribute, you get minus x cubed minus 1. This is definitely not equal that. So f of negative x is not equal minus f of x. Therefore, f is not odd. So it's not odd, not even. So it's neither. And that's it.